Okay, should be live, I hope. All fingers crossed, or maybe not all fingers crossed because that would hurt. But I think we're live, she says. I'm just waiting for it to show up on YouTube. And I know there's a delay. And I'm in top messages, which isn't going to be useful for anybody. There we go. We start and immediately I've got an advert. That's handy. I heard of. That was a nice quick one. Okay. And we're in. So welcome to the Friday Live over here at Ladybird Loves. My name is Lisa and the actual owner of the channel is just over there on the sofa staring at me as if I'm doing everything wrong already, which I probably am. So we don't have a huge amount in the cubes for today. Welcome in, Miss Wriggles. Hello. So I've actually combined two just for the sake of this. I will do this every now and again. If there's hardly anything in a cube, I will combine two. And when I don't have two to combine, I will show other crochet items that I have as well as a cube, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But anyway, welcome into Friday. Hello, the Friday. For some people, that means the weekend has begun. For others, it means absolutely nothing but another day. Well, for me, it's Friday and it's live day, and that's all that matters to me. So we are going to reveal what's in cube number 3, which is a blue cube. I did warn you last week that, you know, this week would be blue again. There's a few blue cubes, like 12 blue cubes. So let's begin with, let's go with this one. So first thing we have is Herrschners. Hello, howdy doody, howdy aching, how you doing? Welcome in. This is Herrschners Afghan, and it's a 2-ply, so it's not even classed as a DK, but I'll be honest, it's a DK, which usually is a 3-ply, but I'm going to go with that this is a DK, or a very, very thick 2-ply. But it is Herrschners 2-ply Afghan yarn. It does say it's a 2 fine. It's so soft. 100% acrylic, 56-gram ball. 56 grams. And this is in the color Cool Blue. And it's pretty much, or at least on my screen, it is the color that it is showing on screen. Though granted, some people might be seeing that and going, that's green, not blue. I can't help your screen. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know. It's a cool blue. Not cool like cool, but cool as in, ooh, it's cool. You know, baby blue. And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. 220 yards, 201 meters, and it is so nice and soft. And no, I haven't used it yet. Haven't. But I know it is going to be a project at some point. So this ain't going nowhere. It ain't going in the giveaway cube. It's going back in my cube. My cube. You know, you frogged it. Oh, Wriggles, no. Oh, the poop. Oh, the poop. As you learn, as your skill develops, you will realize that that's a nice, easy-ish thing to sort out. But you'll get there. But I bet any money you've started again and you haven't given up because you're a fighter. I know you'll pick it up again. I know you will. I was kind of looking forward to you saying something like, oh, I've made 3 or 4 and you're getting better. And I'm like, what? Magic! I know you'll pick it up again. What else can I say about this? I've lost. I told you the weight, I told you the composition, I told you the meterage, I told you the weight. So that's it, yeah. There's five of them. Herrschners Afghan. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. Welcome in, guys. I see the lurkers. I see the lurkers. I do. Welcome in, guys. Happy Friday. Okay. Next we have Korbond Care and Repair, apparently. But this is their yarn DK style, which is 100% acrylic. This, I think, is a really, really nice blue. It's a medium blue, and I would regard this as a summer day, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, summer's day, clear sky blue. I think it's a lovely shade. I mean, they've called it a load of numbers. 180091, obviously. But, oh, like all of the things I'm going to be showing, as of tomorrow, down in the description, there will be a list of what I've shown, the colour name, and what it is, so that you can find it if you want to, if you can. I mean, you know, there will be times where something's discontinued, and unfortunately I can't help that. But, you know, I'll still list it down below. Anyway, so this beautiful blue is from Lincolnshire, here in the UK. I used to live in Lincolnshire. So Korbond says that this is 100 grams, as I said, 100% acrylic, knits to most DK patterns. Okay, but you're going to tell me how much is on this, or am I going to just guess? Looks like I'm going to guess, because it do not say. Oh, yeah, it does. It only says in meters, though, so I apologise for those that work in yardage. You're going to have to work that one out. Though I will work it out tomorrow, thanks to Google. But there's 290 meters on this, which is about standard for 100 grams of DK. And again, nice and soft. And I almost dare not say it, but I'm going to. I think it's softer than Stylecraft DK, special DK. Can't believe I just said that. I think it's softer than Stylecraft special DK. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, especially from a particular Miss Ingrid. But there's that. And I've got 2 of these. I haven't decided what I want to use them for. I love the colour. I really, really do. And it's enough to do something. Though I'm not sure what that something is right now. I don't know. But I got 2 of them. Welcome in, Miss Cat. Howdy doody. Welcome to Friday. Hey, Miss Beanie. Beanses. Hello. She's curled up. Sorry. Miss Wriggles has crocheted an elephant and an alien and a hot chocolate cup with marshmallows. Well, you know, I've got to see these, so you've got to send them over in an email. You know, you've got to show. We need to see these things. But you are going back to try knitting again, right? You're not giving up. Thank goodness it's Friday, huh? Has it been that good a week? Really? Wow. We got to be careful around Kat then. It's been one of those weeks. Good lass. She's going to get back to the knitting. She's going to get back to it. Okay, so that was literally the next cube. That's all that's in it. It's just the solids and the baby blues. I don't mean like baby blues like, I want a baby and it makes me sad. I don't mean that kind of baby blues. I mean baby blues like the colour baby blues. You know, that's what I'm glad to add is baby blues. So yeah, I grabbed the next cube because, you know, we needed to fill this a bit and it's not going to be that big a segment. So yay. I got you there, Kat. I got you. I got you. Okay, next is, and I love this stuff. Love it. It is Lion Brand Hometown. Now, this stuff was the first, no, sorry, the second Lion Brand thing that I ever used. Not in this colour, but I made a hooded pocket shawl with this stuff. It is so nice and soft, and yes, it is a super bulky. Oh, it is so lovely though. It is so nice. And this one is in the color San Diego Navy. 100% acrylic again. 142 grams. Welcome in, Miss Perp. Good evening. And howdy doody, Christina. Hello. Hey, Beans. Perp says hello. Hello to the beautiful beanie. Like, no response. Nothing. She'll respond in a minute when I go and sit over there because I'm going to be over there pretty soon. On this is 74 meters or 81 yards, and I have just gone into an advert. That's my second one. What the heck? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you used it for the mystery cow. Oh, it's nice. Admit it, it's nice, right? It's so soft and it's nice to work with. I thought when I first started working with it, I would struggle because I think the first couple of stitches, first few stitches, I was splitting the wool constantly, but I picked it up and got there. It's fine. It is a very loose twist, but it didn't stay a problem. It was, Lisa, buck your ideas up and crochet properly and you'll be fine. So yeah. And this, I really don't know what to do with it because I love it, but I don't know what to do with 5 of them because I have 5 all in this San Diego Navy and it is so nice. I love it. 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 But what do I do with it? What do I do with 5 of them? I mean, yes, it could be part of a blanket, but it'd have to be a super bulky blanket. And I'm not really intending on making a super bulky blanket anytime soon. I'm making a DK one at the moment. And after that one, I'll be making another DK one because I'm going to be making Sophie's Dream. I used a bulky for the previous blanket that I made. If anybody saw the Quiet Crochets before I started doing the subscriber blanket, that was bulky. I'm so glad it's finished. So glad I could wash it and fold it and put it away and say, I did it. It took so long to do it, but I did it. So happy. But this, I might just have to grit my teeth and put it in the giveaway cube, which I really don't want to do. but at the same time, I think it might be a good idea. This is Hometown San Diego Navy. Oh, okay. Sorry, got a text message through. I shouldn't have looked. I'm sorry. That was very rude. So in the bag, I don't want to put it in the bag. Oh, and it does have a pattern on it as well. You only need 1 to make a hat, 4 to make a scarf, 10 to make a jumper if you're a skinny mini, which I'm definitely not. I mean, it's tempting to kind of make a scarf with them, with tassels. Scarf with tassels. I don't usually put scarf tassels on it, or at least it's very rare. I do every now and again. Depends on my mood. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going to have to think, because I really, really, really like Hometown. I've got to have a proper think. I'm sticking it back in the coop for now. I'm sticking it back in. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you hadn't guessed, this coop just made me drop everything on the floor. Oh my gosh. This coop is navy. Navy colours. San Diego navy. And here's another navy. And it's big. It's a whopper. It's an entire pound of love. It's a pound of love by Lion Brand. So yes, we're back to the Lion Brand again. And unfortunately, it's not as soft as Hometown. There's a heck of a lot in this. So for an entire pound of love, you can make 1 scarf, 1 hat. Really? How big is the hat? Really? And 2 will make a jumper if you're a skinny mini. So this pound of love, 16 ounces or 454 grams, has on it approximately 1,020 yards or 932 meters. It says it's a medium 4. I will go with that. It's an Aran. 100% premium acrylic, which surprises me because with it not being as soft as the Hometown, and the Hometown is just acrylic, 100% acrylic. I would have expected this to be premium because it's nice and soft and luxurious. This is just acrylic. But no, apparently this one is the premium. Aran, meterage, weight, pound of love, Lion Brand, colour. You'll never guess. Navy. I know, surprising, right? But that is navy. Pound of love from Lion Brand. Not to be mistaken with the other pound of love, which I refuse to advertise here because we're advertising the Lion Brand version right now. Okay. Yes, that's going to be used. This was, I believe, a win in a giveaway, and I was amazed. But yeah, there we go. I don't know what it's going to make yet, but it's going to make something substantial. I know that much. And then for the last thing, I'm kind of cheating a little bit because we're not in my glitzy cube, but there's some glitz in this particular cube because it's the navy cube and I have glitzy navy stuff in the form of the wonderfully soft, oh, it's dreamy, Scheepjes. Now this Scheepjes is Stardust. And you can definitely see the sparkles, the stardust sparkles of this navy. It is beautiful. It's like a night sky. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the really, 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 really good thing, you cannot feel that glitz at all. Like not even one little bit. It's extremely soft. So this is a premium blend, apparently, according to Scheepjes. 100 grams, has approximately 540 meters. Where's the rest of it? There it is. It is 11% mohair, 11% wool, 75% premium acrylic, and 3% metallic polyester. There's a combination and a half. But it is so nice. And the colour is numbers again. It's one of the annoying things with Scheepjes is all their colours are numbers. This is 656, but it's navy. It's a beautiful nighttime blue with beautiful glitz of silver running through it. Higgledy-piggledy. And the great thing with this, I think, personally, it's not twisted in as such. It's kind of like they've thrown a load of glitter and the wool has captured it. It doesn't fall off. Like you have to really pull at it to get any out. But it's in little bits. So it's not a constant thread that's going through the entire length of it. It is little bits going through the entire length of it. Oh, but it's lovely. It is gorgeous. This was a wonderful happy mail. But boy, did it make me happy. It made me very happy. And no, I haven't used it yet. This is, I'm going to go with a sport weight. This is a 2-ply. I mean, compared to the other 2-ply, the Afghan is supposed to be a 2-ply. Yeah, we'll put them together and you be the judge. Hang on. Let me get my handy hand. Let me see if you can see that. Waiting for YouTube to catch up. So I'm hoping you can see the difference. This, the Stardust, is a lot thinner. Probably about a third to, at a push, half of what the Afghan is. And yet this says it's a 2-ply. It's really not. But this is sports weight. Sport weight 2-ply. This is most definitely going back in the coop. And Miss Beanie is sat up waiting. She knows what's going on. But that is the coobs for today. That is what we have for today with the yarnage. As I said, they will all be down below in the description tomorrow. That's my homework to do. And it will be done. So I'm going to quickly put the hot water dispenser on. I'll put the wheel up, change the camera over while everything is happening, and sit down with a brew and a bean. So bear with me a moment. Bear with me, bear with me. I think Beanie will be pleased when I come over here because I have a T word.
Okie dokie. Let's get the wheel down. I'm really, really hoping that the sink will sort itself out. I don't mean the bathroom one or the kitchen one, but hopefully we'll see what happens. I'm so sorry that you missed it, Miss Doris. It was a very, very small cube today. Even putting another small cube in, I think there were only 5 different, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 5 to show for today. So a nice quick one. But welcome in. Miss Sarah, it's a lurking, working gherkin. Sarah Nicole. Nicole, sorry, nearly. I'm so close. I'm so sorry, Sarah. She's working and lurking. She's a working and lurking gherkin. You coming up? Are you going to come up? Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to say hello to you. Come in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Blink, blink. Come on. She ain't moving for nothing. Okay. Navy blues. There's 3 navy blues and 2 baby blues. Next week is, what did we do last week? Black. So next is white next week, which seems like, oh, that's going to be boring because white is white is white. But yarn is not yarn is not yarn. So remember that. It might be white next week, but white ain't just white. Okay. Now, Miss Wriggles has sent her makes in. She put the knitting to one side for a moment so that she could do a little bit of crochet. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Hang on. I don't know if that's better or not. I don't know. We'll give it a go. Okay, you come in. Come on. They want to say hello. I don't think she's overly interested. She's just staring at me like I ate her last biscuit or something. Okay, so I'm going to show Miss Wriggles's latest crochet makes, if you bear with me. Let's make it big. Full screen. There we go. We got a pink elephant. Hey, elephant. And we have that chunky chenille yarn. And then we have a Shrek head. It kind of makes me want to actually wear it. Anybody else getting that vibe? They want to put it on their head? I've already got the right size body for it. Oh, God. Perp got a yarn ad. Wow. Oh, well, there's the first. And Kat got another one. Oh, my gosh. Is that the noise we're making? Really? Oh, okay. So I'll leave Shrek head for a moment so that people come out of the ad. Hello. In fact, just for a moment. Do you want to come for a cuddle? Huh? You want to come for a cuddle? You're more than welcome. I do have onion breath though, so I don't advise sitting there because I'll be literally breathing on you. Can you come in? That's so weird. What are you after? You've got ages till F time. Pass. So that's Cat and Perp that've had 2 ads already. It's only like half past. Bit weird. Miss Perp says kiss kiss for the beanses. Do kiss kiss for the beanses? Can we get a kiss kiss? Can we do kiss kiss for the beanses? Can we do kiss kiss for the beanses? Can we? Can we? Come on. Good girl. Miss Doris says hi to the beanses. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, is that nice? Mm. 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 Woo! That is stinky. You can have one more, and then I've got to put Wriggles is. Let me put Wriggles' Shrek head back on the screen. Okay, we have the Shrek head. Shrek head! That could be a really good nickname for someone. Hey, Shrek head. To tide her over? Yeah, the blood was tiding me over until it left my body. So we have the Shrek, and then her third item, a hot chucky with marshmallows. And they look the right size for marshmallows too. And look, if you look in the background, she's giving a big hug. Ah. Well done, Wriggles. Now you need to get back to the knitting, girl. Let's see the magic. We need to see the magic. Oh, her power's blinking. Oh, take care, Miss Christine. She said the power's blinking. Gotta go. Bye all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Take care, miss. A nice big mug of hot chocolate with marshmallows. Don't forget the marshmallows. I want marshmallows. Yeah, that's like bigger than a normal cup. I wouldn't mind a cup like that of chocolate and marshmallows. I went to doctor's yesterday, and I was a little bit knackerated when I got there, especially after chucking up twice on the buses, which was not much fun. But I must have been a lovely shade of green when I got there, and I was offered a hot chocolate to get some sugar back in my system. I was like, thank you very much. So I sat there like Lady Muck in the middle of the waiting room, literally in the middle of the waiting room. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. Can you do it for the camera? Can you do it for the camera? Can you do it for the camera? With the gloves. She can wait a little bit now because I need to keep some of my blood for me. Okay. Her eyes have just gone mahoosive. Like she's going to get any more. Miss Louise, welcome in. Did you get them? Tell me that you got them. I've been waiting. Good evening, Lisa. Package arrived. Woo! Today. Woo! Video will be recorded over the weekend and posted sometime next week. Have you opened it already, or are you waiting to do your video? so you get the reaction for the video type thing. Am I making any sense? Probably not. But what I will do, thank you very much, is add you to the wheel. The wheel. So bear with me while I get the wheel up on the screen. There she blows. And we are going to add Louise, and she is a member. And as she is a member, she gets double entries. So Louise, you are on the wheel. This will get spun in 2 weeks' time. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks' time on the 31st. Let's save that. Done. Lovely. This is going to get spun on the 31st of this month. That's 2 weeks from now. At the end of the live, this will be the last thing. We will find a winner of the money. And of course, you only need one entry on the super wheel, whether it comes via PayPal or a super sticker, or whether it comes from a thanks on a video. Either way, you will go onto the wheel and you'll get dizzy on the 31st of the month. So thank you very, very much, Miss Louise. Thank you, thank you. Opened on camera. I hope you like them. I do hope you like them. Miss Louise bought some stitch markers from Etsy. So I'm going to have to hope that she likes. I hope. We're already halfway through January. We're over halfway through. Over halfway through, girl. It's gone quick. Don't you hate it that the older you get, the quicker the year goes? When you're young, it's like it doesn't go fast enough because you want it to go fast enough. Now you want things to slow down. It just seems like it's speeding through. But yeah, Miss Doris, halfway through January indeed. It's the way it is, girl. It's the way it is. Oh, it's a good cuppa. Oh, it's a good, just standard tea. I very nearly had, is it Tetley digestive tea? I don't think it's PG. Who does the digestive tea? I nearly had that anyway. And then I was like, nope, I will wait. I will finish this lot of tea first before I start on the next one, because otherwise I'll get a bit antsy. And antsy is not a good thing. Oh, let me turn the phone off. Oh, no. Yeah, let me turn the phone off. Hang on a second before I get anything come through, because I'm not expecting anything today. It's off. It's off. It's off. So what have you all been making? We've seen Miss Wriggles's work. We've seen that she's made an animal, a fictional character, and a lovely beverage, which I want a beverage. I haven't had hot chocolate with marshmallows for a long time. Me, I have made, which I can now show you because I couldn't show you last week, but Beanie has vacated the premises for the moment. So I can show you the mosaic that I've been making. Welcome in, Miss Pam. Howdy do, y'all. Be Creative Crafts says, howdy do, Lisa and chat. Welcome in, miss. I hope I got it right earlier, by the way, with the bassoon. It's the only woodwind instrument I know that begins with B. Really hope so. So this is the latest square. This is the third pattern in the Amma Cal. So all the others have been done. I need to make another 6 of these ones before I change the blues. But one thing that I'm very, very pleased with is because it's just this little bit that changes. Hang on. See if I can get it in enough. It's just that little bit that changes each time. You kind of get through that little bit fairly quickly, where the rest of it is the same for every square. And I now have all of that bit pretty much memorized, thankfully. So I can pick one of these up pretty quick. I mean, this has taken me, I'm a slow crocheter, just bear that in mind. I'm a very, very slow crocheter. This takes me maybe 4 hours approximately. Whereas the very first one, the very first square I did, which I can show you that one as well. I'll show you the other two patterns so you can see. I've just mixed up my squares. Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me nuts. So the very first square I did of this Amacal, I did in royal blue. Had to start it in royal blue. So there's the first one. So there were 9 of these. And that took me nearly 2 weeks, doing about 2 to 3 hours at a time, approximately, whenever I picked it up. But one square, 2 weeks. So there's that one. That was the first pattern. And then the second pattern, and just to show you that there is a difference, look at the center. So you should be able to see the difference with the centers. So these, I think I did 10 of these in about 12 days, maybe even a little bit less. No, 12 days in total to do all 10. It was almost one a day. And then these now, it's about 4 hours approximately to make one. Dragon Cat says, oh, Lisa, that's beautiful. Remember, it's not my pattern. It ain't my pattern. I'm just doing it in a slightly different way to the designer because, you know, every pattern is yours to change as you need it, as you wish it. Remember that. Doris says, I have a friend who is obsessed with handmade beanies and he's buying the ones she asked me to make. Is $40 a fair price? For how many? It's what she's paying for each? $40 for one beanie? Wow. I am very much the wrong person to ask because I always down market everything I make. Everything. But I'm very quick to tell other people not to. Heed my words, not my actions. You've got to take into account the cost of the yarn used. When you've got that aside, you need to put yourself down as a minimum wage per hour to make said item. So if a hat takes you 3 hours, 3 hours at minimum wage plus the yarn. If she wants to pay $40 per beanie, I mean, wow, go you, go you. Me, I think if I were to sell the beanies, I'd probably do 10 quid each, which is what, $12, $13. But that's me personally. But if she has agreed to do $40 per beanie, you go with it. You just say, thank you so much. That is really, really appreciated. And you go with it. You don't complain, you go with it. Pep says, I've been knitting poppies as Knitting Group is making them for a wall of poppies for the 80th anniversary. 80th anniversary of VE Day in May. Oh, that's coming up quick. Where is the wall going to be displayed? Do we get to see it online so we can kind of have an ogle? Louise says, I have been working on 2 secret projects and started recording videos for the channel, I noticed. 5 new ones up now, 1 scheduled for tomorrow, and now prepping 6 more. She is out of the starting gate and she is off. She's off. I hope you're making a square or 2 as well, Miss Louise, because you know you want to. Winky, 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 winky. You did say something about possibly making 1 or 2 over Christmas. You said maybe, possibly. Dragon Cat. Take the money and run, right? Right. Pam says I do the same. I know I underprice my stuff. See? I usually sell my beanies for $10 to $20. There you go, depending on the style. But I would love to be able to get $40, right? Like you just zip it and come back again soon. Yeah, like, yeah, you go for it, girl. I think a lot of those that, come on then. Come on then. Yes. Those of us that randomly have somebody say, oh, can I buy one of those from you? It puts you right out and you really, really underestimate your worth. You've got to take into account the yarn, obviously, because you need to get that back. You have got to take into account the time it's taken to make it, because you don't just go, done, there you go. It takes time. Time is a huge commodity. Are you good? It costs. So make sure you factor that in. But there are some people, it's rare, but there are some people that have the most diabolical makes. I could put my hand up to that, but I won't. Not yet. Their stuff is like, really? A 4-year-old could have done better? What the heck? And they charge a flipping fortune for it. You've got to be realistic. Be realistic. If you get it right, people will come back. That might be a good or a bad thing. If you don't get it right, good luck to you. Hello, Miss Cindy. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Welcome in. Happy Friday. She says, hi, Ladybird loves Lisa with her. I can't do that with a cup of tea. Hang on. There we go. Put the tea down and then do hearts. Loves to you and the beans is to the beanie from the Cindy. From the Cindy. Is it nice? Is it nice? Is it nice? Is that nice? Is that nice? Oh, is that nice? Oh, is it nice? Oh, is it nice? Is it nice? I'm going to stop now, okay? I already think I'm crazy enough. Pam says, oh, and that price is for acrylic. If I was to use a higher end or more expensive yarn, I'd have to up the price. Well, like I said, you've got to factor the yarn in. You know, there's no question about that. If you're going to use an entire $25, $25, $30 hank of hand-dyed whatever, you know, if something costs the $30, you don't sell it for $10. You got to factor it in. You have to factor it in, of course. Miss Cindy is saying hello to all the peeps. Doris gets a pizza ad. Are you feeling peckish, Doris? Are you feeling peckish? And Perp's got a third ad. You know, Pam said this in her live earlier. I'm very, very grateful, as is Pam, that we have this platform to show our stuff on. And it is blooming annoying that our audience gets the ads, but it keeps it free for all of us to use. And those ads are beneficial, usually, not always, usually for the creator. So if the creator is monetized and you see an advert, remember, you watching those ads helps that teeny weeny little bit to giving your creator that you've been watching a little bit of money at the end of the month. It all helps. I'm just really, really sorry that YouTube has not sorted it out yet, because just like Miss Pam had, I'm sure it's Pam that said, sure it was. She said she'd marked it every half an hour. Yeah, mine's down as 40 minutes. Every 40 minutes. But of course, if you go out and you come back or you refresh, the ad timer thingy starts again. But YouTube hasn't properly sorted that thing out yet. It's just not been done. It's there. It's supposed to have been implemented properly, but like anything, not yet. Are you gonna? You want some tea? You don't drink tea, weirdo. The weirdo. Ear warmer was made by Miss Karen Y. Wasn't going to wear a hat today because I'd overheat myself, but my ears were a little bit chilly and I'm like, oh. So you have a Miss Karen made ear warmer today. Can I stop fussing you for a little bit, please? Please? Miss Feline? Please? Love you. Love you. You will say it back one day. You will. Miss Cindy says, wow, Lisa. Love your beautiful sweater cardigan and headband. It is truly adorable. Looks so cute on you today. Love your blue nails to match. These, I'm slowly ripping them off. It's hurting, but I'm slowly getting there. They won't be on for much longer. I don't think they'll last much past the weekend. The cardigan, I don't know if you can see that properly because of the amount of blue, but there's two different textures. So you've got the double crochet and you've got all the pilling as well. Look at all the pilling, And then that segment, you've got a completely different texture because it's herringbone. I love it. And this, I don't know if you can see it. Interwoven like Celtic hearts. Because, you know, blue heart. Blue heart. See, there you go. Perp, you wanted info. I don't do hats because anything on my head gives me a massive headache. And I think, not 100% sure, but I think it's because it keeps all the heat in. And my head just goes, no, don't like it. But something like this, because my head is open, that sounds weird. I'm fine. I'm good. The bad thing is, because I've got such fine hair, what's left of it, something this thick, this wide, this thick, this wide, doesn't tend to suit very well. It needs to be kind of slimmer, but still cover my ear rolls. Because, you know, it's an ear warmer. Got to cover my ear rolls. Are you going to lay down? Are you going to lay down? Oh, I'm not moving. Go on then. Bear with me. I mean, bear with the bean. Hang on. Which direction are you going in? Okay. Good girl. Okay. We've got noises of satisfaction now. Doris says, I thought it was a lot, but she's such a sweet person. There you go. Again, if she is happy to do that and she kind of beat you to the mark, then you go with it and just say thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. If you ever want any more, let me know. If you let me know a style or a color, you know, I can see what I can do. You know? Louise says, I have forgotten the size the squares need to be. 7 inches. 7 inches in a DK or an Aran. And it can be any color, any pattern, any texture. They can be double-sided, one-sided, mosaic filet, granny, one stitch throughout, 3D, flat, noisy, anything you like, 7 inches and Aran or DK. Cindy says, I agree, Lisa, with taking into consideration for everything that is involved with makes. You have to. You have to. You're not worth nothing. You are worth something. You are worth a lot to some people. So make sure you count yourself in, because if it weren't for you, that item wouldn't have been made. Oh, there you go. Perp says 3 or 4 weight. Aran or a DK. 7-inch squares. Thank you very much, ladies. Doris and Perp. Welcome in, Jay. Hello, how do you do? She's a lurking. She's lurking. If anybody else hasn't made squares for the blanket yet, I've got 7 more to do. So 2 more weeks, and then I start the end of the blanket. And I'm taking Perp up on her brilliant idea of filling in, as it were, the bottom of the blanket first, getting it over and done with, and then seeing how many exactly squares that I need to finish the blanket off. Because as soon as I add that bottom piece to the blanket, it is finished. It is done. And I can't accept any more. I know I've got squares coming from, oh my gosh, somebody, oh, flipping heck, Lisa. Diamond is doing me 1 or 2 squares. Helen said she's doing squares, but hasn't said how many, but there's definitely multiple. So I know they're coming. But apart from that, I don't know of anybody else sending any. But, you know, we're on the last legs now. We've got the last few squares going on, and then it's finito. And Hunter loves it. I've told him he can have as much blanket as he likes when he's here, but I get the noisy squares. I want the squeak, squeak, crinkle, crinkle. I want the noisy squares, which actually happen to be pretty much in the middle of the blanket. I love those noisy squares. I love them. Miss Cindy says, oh, thanks. I just don't know what she's saying, oh, thanks for, but you're welcome, baby. Perhaps says, anyone who hasn't made a square. Oh, let's go with Perp again, because she did so well last week. Perp, can you do the honours of the break, please, so we can do creators links? Please, 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 please. Perhaps says, anyone who hasn't made a square and wants inspiration, there is a playlist of the Happy Mail squares being opened and the quiet crochet of the blanket being put together. Exactly. There's so many different styles. It is so diverse. It really is. It's it's so flipping overwhelming. the different textures and colors and designs, and we've got everything from a standard square. There's nothing standard about any of them, but a standard square to, oh my gosh, how did you fit all that into a 7-inch square? It's what you like, whether it represents you or something that you like, the channel, something on the channel, your favorite coloring, my worst coloring. It is completely down to you. Nobody can tell you what design to do. It's over to you. I'm really hoping Seta opens her. Oh, I did squares for Seta, and I'm still waiting for her to open them because I'm really kind of. I know she's had them. She said she hasn't done a video for them yet. But that was just over a week ago. She said that. But I'm waiting for her to open them. I want to know if she likes them or if I've got to do them again. I still haven't made myself one for the subscriber blanket. Drinkat says, is Beanie being needy? Or is she checking on you to make sure you're okay after yesterday? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Yesterday? What do you know about yesterday? What happened yesterday? What do you know about yesterday? What do you know about yesterday? I'd give you the side eye, but it doesn't quite work. Perp says, that was my one brilliant idea of the year. Yeah, but you did the other one, which was the naming of the Flash the Stash. So it's two this year. Going above and beyond, girl. Kat says, poor Hunter won't be able to sleep. Every now and again in the quiet crochet, I'm squidging, and it's perps that you can hear more than the crinkle one on the phone when I do it. I'll squeak the squeaker, and apparently somebody's dog will react to it, or a cat will react to it, and I'm like, sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all, because I like the squeak. Louise says, I will do at least one, probably two. It's all down to you. If you want to do one, that is fabulous. If you want to do two, brilliant. It is completely down to you. As long as it's 7 inches and it's Aran or DK, it is going to be housed in cream. But you know what? I've got black, blue, pink, green, orange, brown, cream, white, red, purple, silver. I'm trying to think. There's so many different colors on there. It really doesn't matter. The cream is just purely neutral to kind of help elevate the squares, really. Jay says, were you able to make those earrings for your friend okay with the tutorial I sent you that I used for the earrings I gave you? Do you know what? I was going to make them last weekend. The bad thing was I got so inundated because I had 3 Etsy orders and I had 4 eBay orders, and I always leave them till the weekend because I send on the Monday. There are no orders this weekend. I've got to do 2 listings because I'm selling a card making machine thingy and some more K-pop photo cards. I've got to get both of them up on eBay and on Etsy, which shouldn't take too long. As soon as they're up, then I'm going to give it a go. I know what colour she wants. Thankfully, I've got the wool to do it. So I'm doing it this weekend. Fingers crossed. I've got until April, but I do want to get it over and done with and just go, whew, made, finished. So yes, I'm aiming this weekend. So you'll have to check in again on Friday. So it says, if if I've only made 2, am I allowed to make 2 more still? I do say, or I have said, if you've already sent, don't worry. Don't worry about sending more. I appreciate what you have made. Leave it at that because you've contributed. You are part of the blanket and it is absolutely fabulous. If you're really willing to make another 2, I can't put your squares next to your other squares, but I can still put them in the blanket. So I'm not going to say no, leave it. Thank you very much. But as long as you don't go over 4, it'll be wonderful. But I'll say, you know what? You've contributed and I really, really, really appreciate that. So we're going to do creator links. There's the break. Kat says, maybe I misunderstood. I thought you were sick on the bus. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I was sick on the bus. Yeah. 2 buses, 2 lots of puking. Yep. It was good fun. Wriggles is in our 4th ad. Ooh. I think we just had a small quake. Oh, the house shook. That's just freaky. But it has made me think of an emoji to use. If you are a creator and you would like your link dropping in the chat, put an emoji of the earth. The earth, Mother Earth. We owe her everything and we take 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 and we just don't give back. Put an emoji of the earth if you would like your link dropping and you are a creator with at least 2 videos, please. And we will see who we have and I will be dropping the linky doodabs. Miss Sarah says, I feel inspired to make more. I have ideas for 2 unique squares I want to create. I am not going to push away inspiration. Inspiration's a good thing. Inspiration, man. Inspiration. I ain't going to say no to inspiration. I was inspired with Stetta's squares. And I want to see her open them because I want to see if she likes them or if I need to make another one. So I get it. I get it. It's usually the thing of when it's all been sent, suddenly something comes up and you're like, oh, I could have made that one. Yeah. Oh, perp. I need to write that down. I need to write the perp thing down. Give me a second. Okay. Because I was supposed to do that today and I completely forgot. So it's for this weekend. I must do it. I must improve my bust. I must improve my bust, apparently. What have I done now? You'll find out. Or maybe you won't. Or maybe you will. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you will. You'll have to wait and see. Or not. So if you are a creator and you would like your link dropping, put an earth emoji in the chat. And as ever, I ask you to advertise your channel. You are the best salesperson for your channel. Write an advert letting people know what your channel is about and sell it. Don't press enter until I say your name, because then when you have your turn up to drop your advert, I will drop your link at the same time so the 2 can be next to each other. But sell it. Let us know if you do ASMR. Let us know if you're a dietary vlog channel. Let us know if you do resin with light and fandangle. We need to know these things. Let me have a look. Let me look. Sunshine on a rainy day. Mix my soul. No, can't do that. Lisa, just shut up. Okay, you have got 1 more minute to drop your earth and write your advert, and then I will start calling the names. And Beanie is warming my tootsies up so nicely right now. It has been mild here, like mild. Yesterday, I was roasting, which is one of the reasons why I chucked up. One of many, but I was so overly hot. I mean, it's not hot here. It's just mild. You know, it's not in the minuses. When I last spoke to Hunter a couple of days ago, I said about it being mild here. And he said, what does that mean? I said, it's just warm. Warm. And I said, well, okay, for you, it'd still be freezing. But, you know, it's not minus right now. It's like 6 degrees. It's like, for winter, it's hot. And he just laughs. And I'm like, yeah, I know. 26 for him is cold. 6 degrees, he's going to be a snowman. Does he want to be a snowman? Yes, he does. Okay, we only have Miss Louise. So, Miss Louise, if you would like to drop your advert, my dear, I will drop your linky doodab. Let's see your advert. Miss Louise says, Soul Babe Crafts and Creations, Louise Vanstone. My channel is all things crafty. I crochet, diamond art, cross stitch, and resin. And there she has her linky doodab at the bottom of the chat. At the bottom of the chat. Please go and take a look. She is a new channel. Have a nosy. See what's what. If you like, stick around for a bit. It's completely free. Subscribe. Put the notifications on, put them off, put them on personalized. It's completely up to you, but take a look, take a nosy. It'd be appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, chat is open. Chat is open. So by all means, go ahead and talk again. I'll wait to see who's going to say it. It's normally Doris, I think, because Christina's gone, so it's bound to be Doris. That's my guess. You are very welcome, Miss Louise. She says, thank you. Miss Wriggles says, did I tell you what happened with my would have been new house? No, we've been waiting to hear. You said you hadn't heard anything, hadn't heard anything. What happened? Miss Cindy has grabbed Louise. Oh, I'd be careful how you said at my house, Cindy, because my house stinks of onions right now. Like, it is oniony. Like, okay, so I had onion on my sandwich today. It's long eaten, but I must have dropped a tiny piece of onion because, I mean, I chopped it up pretty well, but I must have dropped a piece of onion because I can smell, like, fresh onion. Like as if it would just sit in there on the top of my lip. I can smell fresh onion. I have looked, I can't find, I don't know where it is, but the house smells of onions right now. So should we say we met in the garden, Lisa's garden? We met amongst the lavender, not in the house. It's smelly. It's smelly and very noisy apparently now. All skate, there you go. There's Doris with the all skate. Thank you very much, Miss Doris. So let's find out. Wriggles says the man that owns it rented it to the guy he had fix the floor. My friend's daughter cussed him out for it. Well, you know, you do favors for people. You get favors in return, kind of. It means there's something better around the corner. You just need patience and grit your gums, grit your teeth, grit your grits. There's something better. But cussing people out ain't going to help. Miss Cindy, member for 25 months, and I still haven't had any ideas from members what to do for the 36-month member packs. What do I do for the 36-month member pack? Cindy says, wow, it's been a blessing. Lovely budget. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have you got... No, 24 is the last one for the moment, because the next one is 36 and there ain't nothing there yet. Like nothing. There's people waiting on 36-month member pack, and I'm still waiting for inspiration to hit me as to what the heck to send. For those that don't know, if you are a member, you will get a member pack for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. I feel like I'm missing one. 3 months is that. 6 months is that. 12 months is that. 24 months is that. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Just got to figure out the 36. I have no clue. Like, I'm so with that right now. Perp, you've got to make me a new ladybird. You must. You have to. You need to. I need to complete the collection. Kat says, I'm sure you washed the cutting board. So, where is the smell coming from? It's definitely in here. Definitely in here. Yes, cutting board gets wiped in the sink, like before I even come in here with the sandwich. But I can't find it. I really can't find it. There's one place I haven't looked, but who knows? I may well find it when I get changed. Who knows? But right now, it's somewhere. It's oniony around here. Cindy says, no worries. I happen to love onion cooking smell. Oh, yeah, onion cooking smell. Yeah, but this is raw onion. Raw onion is not pleasant. You see? That's what my house smells like. It's raw onion. Didn't cook them. It's going in a sandwich. It's raw. Raw onion is not pleasant, but stir-fry onion smells yummy to me. Garlic and onion is pretty much in every single meal I make. Pretty much. Perp says, what colour ladybird have you added? It's a rainbow ladybird. It got added October, November. Let me see if I can show you it. It comes after platinum. I'll see if I can show you. But he's a rainbow ladybird. Memberships. Levels. Nope, it's not levels that I want. Badges. Oh, it's going to be teeny. No, it comes after the black ladybird. You've got the black and silver ladybird, and then you've got rainbow ladybird. But that's 60 months. 60 months. Who's going to be around for 60 months, really? But I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it's really tiny. But I will try. Can but try. There's the onion smell again. Open, share, and I can't zoom in either. So he's too tiny for you. I wonder if I can. Come on. Let's see. Give me a second. I am trying to see if I can zoom in. I might be able to. Yeah, I can. It's going to be a bit pixelated, but you'll be able to see it. So let me present. It won't show, so I'll have to do entire screen of that one. Share. And if I zoom in, see this one down here? He's down here. He's all rainbowy. He's blue and green and yellow and orange and red and purple and blue, because he's a rainbow ladybird. But yeah, he's on 60 months. 60 months. Like I said, I can't see anybody getting there, but you know, there's a collection of them now. I've got all the rest in the collection. I must have the other one, the collector's edition Ladybird. For those that don't know, Miss Perp knitted. I can't even move now because I've got the bean stuck to me. She knitted me the member ladybirds. So all the members have all got a little ladybird next to them when they type. And depending on how long they've been a member, depends on the colour of the ladybird. So at the moment, I think Perp is white or platinum. Yeah, so Doris is red, same as Cindy. Perp is platinum. Miss Louise, I think, is purple. Yeah, Louise is purple. Sarah Nickel is orange. We've got anyone else in here that's a member? Obviously, I can't see the lurkers, but, you know. No, that might be it. Come on, scroll down. Oh, my gosh. Scroll down. Ah. There you go. Oh. Dragon Cat's got another ad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You should only get one more after this, though, because you should have a total of 4. If you don't go off the page and come back, you'll have a total of 4 in the 2 hours. Shouldn't get more than that. Shouldn't. But it's YouTube. Doris says, he's cute. Perp says, I've been a member for 3 years, 5 months. 29 days. And the Platinum Ladybird is hard to keep clean. I'm sorry. But he's so worth it. Wriggles has got another ad as well. I'm sorry. So is Perp. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to add them manually. It'd be a lot easier, I think. People could just have a go at me then. Doris is happy she's got the red ladybird right now. She's like, ooh, red, the original ladybird. Louise says, don't doubt the sustainability and the loyalty of your members. I have been a member of Jaden Stitches for 74. Wow, 74 months. Wow. Jaden Stitches. 74 months. Flipping heck. I know people come and go. I will never, ever, ever take them for granted. I know I'm not a channel that is knock your socks off. I know I'm not a designer. I know I didn't do a cal last. Did I do a cal last year? No, I didn't do a cal last year. I haven't a plan to do a cal this year. But I do have a plan to do one next year. But that's a different thing. There's nothing to grip people over here, but at the same time, if there's something over here that makes somebody smile, it makes me happy. If somebody is willing to be a member, huge help. And of course, it helps with the giveaways, big time. If I lose members, I've got to stop the giveaways. If I gain members, I only need, it's gone to 6 now. Get 6 more members, we can up the Woolly Wednesday prize pot up to 40 quid instead of 30. But I know not everyone can do it for very long. You know, maybe it's only 1 or 2 months. There are things in real life that happen. Got to go with it. Miss Dragoncat says, not the ad perp, keeping the ladybird clean. Keeping the ladybird clean. Lolling. She's lolling. Miss Pep says, I smile because I'm a member and laugh because there's nothing Ladybird can do about it. Thank you. There is, and you know there is because you've been there. You've been there when I got rid of all the members. Everybody's memberships got deleted. Got rid of everybody. And I never, ever gained them back. Didn't gain them all back at all. I had, is it 42 or 43 members? And I got rid of everybody and I gained back 32 or 33. One of the two, 32 or 33. But I don't look at numbers. I think it's a very, very bad thing as a creator to look at the numbers because you drive yourself insane. You've just got to be happy with what you're doing, what you're giving. If there's somebody that will leave a comment, if there's somebody that will turn up to a live, then you're doing something right for somebody, even if it's only for 5 minutes. It's something. So just do what you do and don't think, oh, I'm not going to do that because nobody will like it. If you like it, there's going to be someone else that likes it. I don't like half the things that I do, but that's because it's not my watch grip. It's not my thing that draws me in. But I try and do it so that somebody comes along and says, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Or, you know what, you made me think differently. Maybe I should do that. Or, hadn't thought of it, but you know what, I'll give it a go now. Anything along those lines is a huge, huge uplift. It really is. Miss Pep says, I came back. You failed to get rid of Crazy Me. I did. Yeah, you're one that bounced. a few of you bounced. Not everybody, but a few of you did. And every now and again, there's 1 or 2 people that bounce in, bounce out, bounce in, bounce out, bounce in, bounce out. Because, you know, there's bills and real life. So I don't look at the members really, number-wise, except when I'm doing the member packs. At the end of the month, I will go through the members, see who is due a pack, which I could do now, actually. I could let you know who's due a pack. And that's the only time really that I look at the numbers of how many members are there, or if it's gone down, I'll be like, oh, who's gone? And I'll most of the time be like, I have no idea who's gone because my memory is rubbish. We have got due Slug is due her 3-month pack. There are 2 people that I've never had an address for. They've never emailed me. I've never seen them comment. I've never seen them do anything. So I can't get hold of them to let them know. They are due member packs. Like, they really are due member packs. And can't get hold of them. Zara is due her 12-month pack. I thought I'd sent Zara her 12-month pack. Got to look into that. It's in my book. But Zara's due 12 months. There's a lot due 36. Paula is due her 6 months. Wow, 39 months, flipping heck. 42 months. Crazy, crazy people. Crazy. Crazy. 42, 28, 26, 13. Paula Mulford, I need to do her 12-month pack. Oodles and Caboodles, Miss Vicky, I owe a 12-month pack. Mishi, I have a feeling I sent her 12-month pack, but she's definitely due one. Cindy's had her 24. Granny D had her 24. So I'm pretty much caught up, thankfully. Thankfully. It took a lot to get caught up, to be fair, but I managed to get there in the end. Welcome in. She says, hello, Khadijah, Lisa, LadybirD-Usman, Lisa, the blue heart. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay. You're not late. I'm still live. There's no such thing as late. No such thing. See, you're in your 30s as well, and like I don't know what member pack to send. I don't know what to do for the member pack for the. I mean, there's no way I'd say it in public anyway, because member packs are supposed to be a little surprise. If you watch some of the channels, every now and again, you know, somebody will open a member pack on camera, maybe, and you'll find out what a member pack is. But 36 months, I ain't got the foggiest. I can just smell onion right now. That's all I can smell. If you want an onion, I can send you an onion. I wouldn't recommend it, but it could be a thing. Could be a thing. Miss Wriggles has sent a picture, but bear with me because I'm going to kill somebody. Miss Christine is going on the wheel, and she says, I've been in a conference call. Take care, everyone, with a purple heart. She's going on the wheel, so I need to share the screen, bring the wheel back up, doobly-doo, and we are adding Miss Christine. And because she is a member, she, of course, gets double the entries. So Miss Christine is on the wheel. Oh, wait a minute. Double the entries, Lisa. Double the entries. Double the entries. Not trees as in, like, trees, because that would just be silly. Let's sort and save. And these fine people will be spinning round, getting dizzy on the 31st of this month. Miss Christine, I know you watch the replays, so thank you. You is on the wheel. You is spinning around. Thank you. Very, very much. And I'm actually going to send, straight after this live, I'm actually going to send that straight over to Mr. Hunter, because he's got no internet right now because he can't afford to put data on his phone, because they do, you get unlimited of whatever, but you have to pay for calls, and then you have to pay for text messages, and then you have to pay for data. So he only gets data, but he's completely out. And where he is at the moment, he's in the mountains, and there's very, very few Wi-Fi spots. Where he is staying, there's no Wi-Fi anywhere. They to be quite fair, I'd be very surprised if they know what internet is. I've been there, I've seen. They don't even know what a road is. I mean, if you could see the place, flipping egg. But I'm going to send that straight over to Hunter so he can buy data, because I haven't been able to speak to him, and that aided with my illness yesterday, which was not fun. But I'll be sending that over so he gets it in 7, 6, 7, 8 hours. Can I count? Maybe 8 hours. He should have it, so he'll be able to get some data. So that would be fab. And I've got to send him slightly more so that he can eat as well, which would be good. But that'll all be sorted. So Miss Christine, thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Wriggle sent a picture. Let me save this quickly because I can't remember if I did or not. Wriggle sent a picture so far, and she's even had lunch. She is whizzing through the knitting. Hang on. Let's show you knitting. She is whizzing through the magic. That one. There you go. So she's just started this again in this live. So she's aiming to knit, I'm pretty sure you said a dishcloth. I'm pretty sure that's what you said you were doing as your first knitted project. So she's giving it another go. Good girl. Good girl. Persistence. That's what you need. Persistence. Miss Teresa says she's doing good. How's everyone else? Miss Teresa had some good news medically. So for those that were around at Christmas, know that Teresa had to have things put off and she was waiting for results. Results are good, so things don't have to be put off anymore and things can go ahead. So Miss Teresa, triple T, onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. Same with Miss Wriggles. Onwards and upwards. We can do. Who did I tell that to? I was talking to somebody about me being She-Hulk with the need. Oh, Mr. Hunter surprised me. Surprised me. We were talking about the most randomness. And he just very suddenly, completely off topic, came out with, what's the difference between knitting and crochet? And I went, I didn't know if I was stunned because he didn't know, or if I was stunned that he'd be actually asking and taking an interest. But I told him about my experience trying to knit socks. Scarf, no problem. Square, no problem. Anything else, forget it. It's just not going to happen. But I told him, when I was going to make some socks, there were going to be 3 of us. One of the people had made loads and loads of socks and was going to teach the other 2, myself and another member, how to knit socks. The other person had done a lot more knitting than I ever have. So I was the ultimate beginner. I bought very, very special circular needles for it and broke them within about 5 minutes of even trying to use them, and bought some more and broke them in, I think, probably less time, because I just got frustrated and I wanted to throw my knitting through the window. But of course, it's wool. It will not go through glass. But I gave up. I was She-Hulked out, and I just went, heck no, I will stick with my scarves. Thank you very much. Goodbye. It was not good. But Mr. Hunter laughed, so it cheered somebody up. Miss Cindy had to take a fluid pill, so that will be kicking in, and I will be running back and forth to the bathroom when it does. Ugh. Worst part about it, I think that's one thing, that my grandmother was on water tablets and it used to drive her insane. I don't think I'm going to need water tablets anytime soon, but usually as soon as I've had a drink, it's straight out within moments. But since getting Indonesia changed a lot for me and my body, a lot. One of them is that not only do I feel thirst again, which is amazing for me, but also I can take a drink and not need the toilet as urgently. Like right now, I've had my cup of tea, what, an hour ago-ish? Don't need the loo. It's probably going to be about another half an hour to an hour before I need the loo. Whereas before, it was within 5 minutes and I'd be sitting here kind of squeezing, holding, waiting for the live to finish so that I could go to the loo and then wouldn't be able to turn the camera off quick enough. Not that you guys would see any of that, but, you know. But yeah, Indonesia changed that for me, thankfully. Miss Wriggle's got another, yeah, but you're in between different channels, so that's kind of expected. Sort of. Kind of. Anyway, what are you guys doing this weekend? Is it work? Is it a special project happening? I am going to be making a cardigan. I don't know if I showed you guys. If I did, I'm so sorry. If I didn't, good. Because I'm going to show you. If I can zoom in. Thank you very much, because I don't want to show the pattern and get told off. Zoom out a little bit. Go up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, lovely. Now, if I just take a quick screenshot, because it's a paid pattern, I believe. Oh, no, it is. It's a paid pattern. Hang on. So I was bought some wool for my birthday, and I promised that I would make myself a cardigan with it. So as soon as my Amacal blanket is finito, this is what I'm going to be making to keep my promise. That one, and that one. This is what I'm going to be making. The Mia cardigan. Love the different stitches in it. Boy, is it going to be a yarn eater. It's got texture. It's got stuff. We have double crochets. We have shell stitch. We have a little bit of lace work. We have got front posts. But this is what I'm going to be making. And of course, it's going to be in blue. Of course. Oh, welcome in, Miss Mel. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How do you do? Miss Dragon Cat says no plans for the weekend. She's just going to breeze on through. Scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down. You're still exhausted? Gee whiz. Is it that good, huh? Dragon Cat says very pretty. So does Mel. So does Doris. Cindy says, wow, the Mia cardigan looks very pretty. Love the texture. Me too. If anyone gets me wool that's enough to actually make something, then I will find out what they want me to make with it, and then I will pick a few different patterns that I like and say, there you go, that's what I like, pick one. And this is what was picked for me. So that is what I'm going to be making with the wool that I was sent. I do like a cardigan. I'm not overly keen on jumpers because they're a little bit constrictive. But a cardigan, you know, nice open front, we're all good. I'm going to have to put some more hand cream on because My handies kind of soaked that stuff up so flipping quick. I need more. I need more. Do we get to find out how the rube is, or do I find that out tomorrow? We have to make a supply run, but it will have to be a pickup order as we are just overcoming being sick. Oh my gosh, still flipping heck, that lasted a long time. When was that? Like Christmas Eve? Your little boy was ill, and then it was just as he was getting over it, the other two went. So you've all had it. She had the germies. She had the germies. Mel, you got to look at the plane. You got to read the plane. Read the plane. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I think this weekend, apart from adding an Etsy listing and an eBay listing, apart from that, I'm going to make the earrings. I might make a square. I say I might. I will make a square because, you know, squares need making. Can't make a blanket if I ain't got squares. Got to make a square. And apart from that, I may just have to make myself an apple and pear smoothie or 6 because they are so good. Ruby has crystals in her urine, so is on antibiotics for 10 days. Hopefully that will clear it up. If it doesn't, we will try to change the food. Oh, well, let's hope the antibiotics do work then. 10 days is some heavy going with the antibiotics. Dara says, yep. Then it got passed around, and me and one kiddo have a lingering cough. Ew, the germs. Mel says, well, crystals, blood, and high pH. So it is really not good. I personally think it is her new food doing it to her. She never had this problem in the past. We all change constantly. You can't necessarily blame the food, but if you've got a different food that you can try, maybe. But all of us, we might be intolerant to one thing at one time, and then a little bit down the track, we're not intolerant to any anymore. Or, oh, I used to love those, and then all of a sudden I couldn't drink it anymore because it did this to me. It's like me with coffee. Never used to have a problem with it, but now ain't so good. You know, I can drink it, but I've got to be careful with that stuff. We all change all the time. I hope it isn't something that's going to last, of course. But try a different food just for your own peace of mind, if you can. If you can. And hey, if you got to go and grab some, you know, Pokestop. Just saying. Just saying. Right, what else have I got to cover before I disappear into the ether? Because I'm going to bed. Like my tootsies, even though I've got a bean stuck to them, my tootsies is cold. I want to go to beddy boys, and I've got to do my vlog first as well. Me vlog. How common? Me vlog. Let's do me vlog. Cube info will be down tomorrow in the info, in the description rather. Next week we have the white cube. There's a lot in that cube actually, in the white cube. I don't know how much, but there's a lot in the white cube. So I won't need to do 2 in 1. Next week, I will also have information. No, I won't. That'll be the week after. I'll have information for the members. Members, I told you I'd keep you updated with stuff. It will probably be the 28th. I might do a small member live from the bus, probably from the bus, to fill you in on stuff, because there's stuff to be filled in. Try one thing at a time so we know what might fix it. Yep, antibiotics first in case it's bacterial, and then food if that doesn't work. I wasn't allergic to spice when I was younger and am now. My sister used to be able to eat apples and is now highly allergic, right? Our bodies and our minds generally change every 7 years-ish. Tastes change, bodies reject, have had enough of, all sorts of things happens, but it's normally around about the 7-year mark, roughly. Miss Triple T says, I'm playing a meme game with Lynx while she sleeps. I'm trying to see how much yarn I can put on her before she wakes up. I've got 3. You're doing it by the skein? She's only a little thing. What the heck? What are you doing? It's like it's like a well, I kind of think of the word, oh my gosh, her own pyramid. She's in the base of the pyramid in her tomb, and you're building the pyramid above her. What are you doing? Poor cat. Sarah says, I didn't have time to say, but I finished the blanket I was designing. Oh, I can send it. Send. We've only got like 4 minutes, so send it over. Let's have a look. Let's have a nosy. She's been designing. See, I haven't got the brain to design things. I thought up a beanie pattern 3.5 years ago, and I asked 2 designers to help me out. Not designers, but very well-to-do crocheters. I asked them if they could help me out to write a pattern for it. Nobody could write a pattern for it. It was impossible. So I've still got that idea in my head, but apparently it's an impossible pattern. I don't think it's impossible. I can't see why it'd be impossible, but apparently it's impossible. It's just my luck. That's about as much as I get. Okay, I designed a scrunchie and I designed a baby bib, but it's not really designing stuff, really, in my eyes, for me personally. We'll wait for that email to come through. Triple T says, yeah, 3 skeins. She's getting bigger, and they are not giant skeins, just 5 ounces and under. Poor cat. Poor cat. Miss Louise, starting your squares now. Taking a break from planning the videos. Don't tell me anything about them. It'll be a nice surprise when they come, and I can do it as a happy mail and see. Be a nice surprise. Pick sent. Yeah, waiting for them to come through. As soon as they come through, it comes through. I can show, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. Your mountain warehouse gift is inside. How about goodbye, you poo-poo heads? See, I checked my spam as well, just to make sure. There it is. Oh, we got pics. We got multiple pics. Okay. So I'm going to start there. And let's open. What is Lisa? What am I? Weird. That's what I am. I am weird. Is that what we were referring to? So Sarah's own design of blanket. We have multiple pictures, so I'll do them bit by bit. So this is top left corner. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we have an A. And then next picture, there's the whole thing. We have an A in the top left and a B down in the bottom right. I don't know if you can see that. And we have an American football. Or is it a rugby ball? It depends where you're from, I guess. But we'll go with American football, being Sarah's in America. And at the top, can I read it? Just about. I don't know if you're going to be able to, but it says Raiders. So I'm guessing that's a team. So in the black, it's the bubbles. It says Raiders along the top in the black. There's an R. So it's not a B, it's an R. I like the triple colour border. There's the footy ball, the pig skin, as it were. I think that's some blooming good work. How long did it take you to make it up, miss? I think you did marvellously. Well done. Well done. Oh, too big. Come down a little bit. There you go. There's the whole thing. Raiders. AR. So is that Arkansas? Arkansas. Arkansas? It's yes. I have no clue because, you know, I don't know American football teams. I barely know America. I think you've done brilliantly, miss. Well done. Well done. And Miss Wriggles is done with the knitting. She will be carrying on. She will be doing more. Because, you know, practice, 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 practice. We all have to do it. But she's gotten her first off the needles. Well done, Miss Wriggles. Keep it up. Keep it up. Well done. Yes, Cat could see the lattice. I can smell onion again. Where is this flipping onion? Like for real. It's like I'm in an onion skin. Doris says, great job. Oakland? Sarah says, thank you. A couple of months of just working in my spare time. The AR are the person's initials. Oh, so when you do the design then, when you write the pattern for it, are you going to do the pattern for every letter of the alphabet so people can put their own initials on? Or is that just an added bonus just for that particular project? So it says, I was pretty proud of it. So you should be. Just designed it as I went along. None of it had a pattern. Well, I think you did blooming brilliantly. I'm a little bit envious of any creator. So I am a little bit green amongst my blue. Okay, well done, well done, well done. Christine, thank you very, very much for the PayPal. I will get that sent over to Mr. Hunter now. And then I will feed the black fuzzy thing that is covering my feet do my vlog and bugger off to bed, because it's that time of night and I kind of need it, because I didn't have much sleep last night at all. I better get some tonight. So I bid you all a good one. You have a lovely weekend, whether you have something planned or not. You know you want to write it. Oh, trademarked. Oh, yeah, better not. Better steer clear then. Better steer clear. But still, they're blooming good. They're blooming good. Have a good one, whatever you may or may not be doing. Remember to smile, please, even if it's at yourself in the mirror. We've got to do that every now and again. And also, these things, amazing tools on the ends of your arms. If you have these amazing things, they are brilliant. They help you so much, do all sorts of things. But look after them. Not everybody has them. So if you do, make the most of them. Look after them, and they can look after you. Until next week, I will bid you adieu. Have a good one. See you later, skaters, and thank you guys for sharing. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.